Does communication equal intelligence? That is up for debate. We're going to talk about different avenues to show intelligence. So let's start the Prezi. To start with, Stephen Hawking has a computer voice that has given genius a chance to speak out. Stephen Hawking was a young, brilliant physicist, came down with a disease similar to Lou Gehrig's, and because the world wanted to hear the discoveries he was going to make, he got a voice out of a computer. And so technology has bridged that gap. Here is Stephen Hawking today. And what I would like to see are these devices created for everybody with the technology and the cost that anybody could use them. People who are nonverbal, who can't talk, allowing them to communicate and share their ideas. Also, another technological breakthrough is with cochlear implants. This technology allows people to hear who couldn't previously hear. It's an artificial cochlea that is implanted, and it's a wonderful communication device for the hearing impaired. I have a student with a device, and he was struggling recently. The doctors found out they needed to recalibrate his implant due to him growing and changing and his body changing. And as soon as that changed, he was much more attentive in the classroom, much more able to participate. And so if we could get every hearing impaired person, child in the education system, a cochlear implant, we would have the ability for students to fit in with the rest of their friends. Now, that's not always the case. We still have sign language, and we need to be able to encourage this. School districts need to be hiring people that can help them with this translation, much like their ELL students. For the visually impaired, Braille is something that we need to continue to push for them. As we can see, this Braille keyboard, it's got the Braille for each letter, allowing them to type just like a person who can see. And that's another device that can be very helpful. Also, body language and gestures. Are these intelligent responses or reflexes? So many times we use these without even thinking. Students who are nonverbal, are they using gestures to explain an idea, to communicate something? That'd be something we need to do more research on. But that does show their intelligence. If we can translate that, that would be a huge breakthrough. There are other ways to show intelligence in the arts, whether it's music, whether it's painting, drawing. Johnny Erickson Tada is a speaker and a writer. She's a quadriplegic who discovered that after learning how to write with her mouth, she began painting and discovered that she was quite a talented artist painting with her mouth. And so that just goes to show that there are many undiscovered talents, undiscovered intelligence. If we were just to do some more research and look a little, we'd be able to find those. And just in summary, intelligence is expressed in many ways. We need to change the way society is looking at people who have trouble communicating. And we need to come up with ways here in the 21st century that people can communicate. Each way of communicating, each person has its own beauty, and it needs to be nurtured in each individual. We can all learn from each other through each unique perspective of viewing the world.